Good morning, everyone. My name is Supitcha Pornsuksawat from the University of the Thai Chamber of Commerce, Thailand. Today, my topic is about the True Flower model, the proposed online marketing communication to welcome LGBT plus tourists to Thailand. Tourism is one of the primary industries that generate income for Thailand. Nevertheless, the coronavirus pandemic is disruption the tourism revenue. The Tourism Authority of Thailand has planned to attract tourism back. They organized the Visit Thailand Year 2022 Amazing New Chapters campaign focusing on quality tourists with high purchasing power. LGBT plus population is approximately 400 million people worldwide. In 2020, this group will have a GDP per capita of 3.9 trillion US dollar and spend money on fashion, entertainment, and tourism. Lifestyle is therefore used to share market share. Previously, demographic data were used to help market segment. However, that is still not detailed enough to understand the needs of consumer. The above points show the problems that need to be researched to understand the lifestyle of LGBT plus tourism. And this paper, we use AIO's consumer lifestyle. AIO is from activity, interest, and opinion. Activity refers to the purpose expressions such as purchasing a product or talking to neighbors about new service. Interests are the interests of specific purpose, situation, or subject. It represents the level of excitement that comes with a little extra attention or continuous attentions. Opinion refer to an individual response to stimulus that occurs. It is like a question in interpreting expressions and assessing outcomes such as expectation for future events and evaluating the good and bad of choosing to do something. The next, we use travel calculator theory. Tourism is a journey from one place to the another. It means objective is to relax, avoid stress, and accept from routine work. There are three primary forms of tourism. An analysis of the motivation involved in each mode of travel explains the travel calculator theory, consisting of a five-step decision-making purpose, and we use SWOT analysis and task metric also. And this figure is the components of the touristic lifestyle of LGBT plus tourist conceptual framework. It's modified by Thipirun Phumduang and Supitcha Pornsuksawat in year 2020. Systematic review of the lifestyle measurement suggested 5 measurements to describe activity elements: daily routines, hobbies, entertainment activities, social activities, and spending activities tend to represent interest elements: family, self, home, participating in communities activities, tourism, clothes, food, media, technology, job, and success, and tend to describe opinion elements, self-related social matters, economic and political matter, educational matter, business matter, product matter, future matter, cultural matter, technological matter, and models. And this is tourist behavior in purchasing decision proceed and travel calculator. Methodology, we use questionnaire. The questionnaire, we use the exploratory factor analysis or EFA and cluster analysis to group the LGBT tourists. And next, we use the focus group discussion to discuss about the draft of model strategy. The finding from cluster analysis, we can group the LGBT tourists in 4 groups. Group 1 is safe. I name it safe and chill. Safe and chill tourists can travel in all types, whether it is nature tourism, cultural tourism, or travel based on special interests and depending on the context and mood. Travel because they want to relax from work and they want to spend time with their family. And group number 2, I name it hits. Tourists are looking for popular attractions or activities. Travel because they want to learn the new things, to find themselves at a modern image according to trend. Group number 3 is option. Option is tourists are looking for a travel experience and want to learn a new culture. They want to fulfill and charge the battery life, something like that. And the last group is exploit. Exploit tourists like to travel along with learning lifestyle. The well-being of local people prefer culturally based is always looking for a new attractions. Therefore, the destination attraction must be connected with the way of life of the local people. Okay, this speaker we got it after uh, we analyze data and formulate draft model strategy. It's called flower model nouns. Um, F F refer to flavor. Flavor is promote cooperation network to combine travel route and organize training to develop people ready to help LGBT tourists in theory. Number 2 is L. L is refer to lucid. Lucid is a content that directly communicates to LGBT plus to create a clear position on being friendly with LGBT. And number 3 is O. O is referred to outstanding. Outstanding is developed content creation that demonstrate the potential of tourist attraction in Thailand that can meet the expectation of LGBT plus tourists. And number 4 is W. W is referred to welcome. Develop communication channels and methods for attracting tourists to access resorts that the Tourism Authority of Thailand and tourism operators have prepared. Be using lifestyle and tourist behavior of LGBT plus group as content to attract access to resorts. And number 5 E. E refer to expect. As habits and a central body to communicate and provide information on remedial measures in case of crisis to build a confidence in tourists. And the last one is R. R is referred to relate. Promote cooperation between the Tourism Authority of Thailand private and public sector to create a network to present relate information. Finally, we got the shoe flower model. It's based on the above information using the task metric for comparative analysis of strengths, weakness, opportunities, and obstacles can be formulated as proactive strategy, passive strategy, remental strategy, and defensive strategy to the next step. The researchers consider the strategy formulation, resolve with the method, and rearrange the strategy, including creating a model to present strategy for using content on online media to promote Thailand tourism by agency and operator in Thailand. By giving the strategy the name choose flower or the hibiscus flower strategy, the model depicts a hibiscus flower with two sets of flower with both stamens and petals in the same flower. Representation the LGBT plus group tourism. The petals are the strategy and the parent is the lifestyle of LGBT plus. Actually, from the overall study result, it can be concluded that the LGBT plus tourist lifestyle in tourism are not much different from the normal tourists, just wanna be normal, with it consistent with the research of Vichayanand Porkha in year 2017. He said that doing tourism business for men who love men, whatever it is a niche market or a business for a general public, must campaign for an open social accept and view this group of tourists as a normal tourist without using the gender framework to determine what is normal or what is not normal. According to Vichayanand Sang Arun, year 2020, he said tourism-related business operator and service worker must pay attention to taking care of this group of consumers, especially in the issue of gender sensitivity. The use of prefix based on their birth gender instead of the current name, provide current benefits, or organizing special promotions for this group may make this group of tourists feel different. That brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.